Last night was our holiday party. It was the YMH holiday party. It was so fun.
So fun.
The whole studio came. The Porosos team came. And everybody was in a great mood.
And by the way, everybody really came dressed to the nines.
People were dressed up.
Girls looked great. Guys looked great.
Yeah, people were happy. It was a festive environment. There was great food. There was great drinks. And it was just really fun.
It was.
But a couple people, I think, always stand out when they have a couple drinks in them. One is our technical director, Enny, who he seems to be unaware of the fact that he has a dual personality. Mm-hmm. And so once he has, I would say 2 to 3 in him, he's just like, like he really, he gets in there. He's just, Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Really,
Oh, I saw him making a phone call while we were all having festivities.
Oh.
And I was like, that's kind of... But then he comes
Here's
back.
a clip from his phone call.
No.
I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, he was really like doing his thing. And everybody's like, I think Enny's got a couple in him, huh? And you're like, yeah, just give him some space.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then he hung up the phone and then he started shouting into the party room.
Oh.
And I was like, what is happening?
Yeah,
You shouted the N-word into the party room.
Sure did.
What
happened?
You were like, this N-word is N-word stuff. Just like
What?
you were shouting, dude.
I was just saying. Oh, yeah. I don't like how good that lined up.
Niggas.
That's I don't like that you have this power.
Oh my God,
Niggas.
that's exactly how he gets when he's drunk. That was him.
He was really doing his thing.
Yeah.
So everybody goes like, okay. And I've seen it a few times. Like sometimes when we do live shows, once like the stress of the live show, because there's a lot of stress, particularly on Enny, because there's a lot of technical things that go with a live show. He always will have a couple after that, and then he's like,
Don't work no wreck.
he's like, he just completely goes into another realm.
It's like when he relaxes, that side of him is allowed to come out and play.
Yeah. It's like free reign. And what the booze does is it takes all the restraints off. And then he's just him, that's like true Enny. He's like,
Nigga, you a hoe.
yeah, he just turns into this guy.
It's so fun. I love it so much.
It is great. It's great. It's it's super black Enny,
Super black Enny.
I just lose the ability to code switch. It's like I don't have that anymore.
Yeah,
I can't
it does.
Talking,
it goes away.
I can't talk like y'all when I'm fucked up.
Yeah. Office Enny is like, bye. You just don't see him anymore.
But I don't mind non-code switching Enny.
It's fun.
We're here for it, as the kids say.
He's fun. He gets, I don't know if you've ever been in an environment where there's an aggressive black person.
Sure.
But he turns it way up, and he just that's him.
Yes.
That is Enny.
I remember that.
3 drinking, Enny is right there. That's right.
It totally is.
That's him.
Totally was last night.
And then he
It's the
sobers
best. Oh,
up and he's like, "How was last night? I don't really remember much." It's wild.
You guys got any breakfast talks? Yeah, I know.
So that's it. The other one who is just unbelievable is Chris Larson.
Oh my God.
Chris Larson, for those of you who you've followed the show, is our lead in post. And he has a real interesting personality, which is most times you're like, do you even want to be here?
Yeah.
And he's like, everything's fine. And you're like, hey, it's your birthday. He's like, okay. Like that's him.
He's kind of like a cat that doesn't like you.
But he's also an incredibly thorough, efficient, talented guy.
Amazing.
Really great at his job. And the truth is he is like a very sweet, thoughtful guy. He's very smart. Second smartest guy that works here.
True.
But anyway, he, I think, is always this guy who doesn't like to show emotion.
No.
He doesn't like to be very expressive. He's the opposite. He reads as like a hyper introvert. He's not going to tell you much. He's not going to say much. And he just goes about his business, goes about his day. And you're like, okay. And if you're like, was that cool? He's like, yeah, it was a good time. Like, that's kind of how he is.
I would agree.
And then you get a few pops in him. We first saw this in Cabo.
Vacation Chris came out to play.
A family YMH family trip there a few years ago. We were like, what in the fuck? It was like 3 days. He's like, ha ha, just like, fucking shirt off, just like pouring through. He's like, I run this bitch, Viva Mexico, and he was just a lunatic, right? And it was amazing. And then last night, you get a few pops in him, and you're just like, what the fuck? And he was turning it on. And you had just left, but we did office awards. I didn't know this was going to happen either, by the way. They gave categories and awards, wildly inappropriate categories and awards. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is what we're doing? And everybody was like, yeah, we didn't tell any of you guys, but we just did this. He won multiple awards.
Well, I was not aware.
The first award he won was for the Sleeper Hog Award. The secret big dick of the office.
How do we know this? How is this verified?
They voted. The staff voted for each other.
Oh, have you seen it? Or is this just like on feeling?
That's BDE.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just feel it.
Yeah.
Oh, you just okay.
You just know.
I got you.
When he wears those yellow shorts, you can kind of see it dangle in there.
That's a little bit.
Wow.
So wait, Sleeper Hog though wasn't about BDE. It's about physically seeing a hog in the shorts and pants, right?
Well, I mean, I assume he has one because of the BDE he gives off.
Right.
But are people voting on energy, or are they voting like I see a nice bulge in there? Because those are two different things.
We're voting on who we would imagine.
Speculating.
Oh.
Speculating on the bulls.
Wait, are the women agreeing to this?
Chad, he's seen it, apparently.
Niana?
I voted Caitlin as Sleeper Hog.
I voted Caitlin too.
Oh, so it was about energy.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, I thought you guys were like staring at each other's dicks, which is definitely weird.
Which is totally encouraged.
Wait, you have seen it though, Larson? I mean, Zolo?
I have not. It sounds like Chad has.
No,
Chad's
Chad said
seen
that he
his
was
dick.
staring at.
I have not seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, he wins that award. Do we have that clip?
Yeah, that should be in your folder.
Oh, it's in.
And just
what's
so
it
you know-
as? Oh, okay. Sorry, I have it.
Just so you know, there's a name for when Chris Larson drinks and comes out of his shell, and it's referred to as Vacation Chris.
Vacation Chris, yeah.
So Vacation Chris came out to play last night.
Should we set it up with the Cabo videos? I have those.
I would
too.
love
Oh, sure.
to see
Take a trip down
Vacation
memory
Chris.
Yeah.
This
for sure.
What's up, bitches? What's up, dude? It's August.
With the lines, man.
Whatever motherfucker messaged me on Instagram. We're in Cabo. It's fucking dope. I'm having a great time. I got a bit of pina. Keep it real.
Holy shit.
Live life 365, man.
What's that?
Live life 365.
Live Life 365 and 24/7 and whatever other numbers. And
He's the best.
Holy shit.
He's the best. That was the first night.
Yeah. Wow. All right, here's my question though. Because to me, it gives off vibes of I drink once a year. Like, you know what I mean? Like the release of a guy who's pent up and like he's letting loose. But what I don't know that you guys would know is this weekend, Chris? Or is this probably like once, twice a year, Chris?
Maybe once a month or so.
Once a month?
Once a month he pops out.
I feel like that's only because
There he is.
only comes out once a month.
Got
But
you.
If he were to come out every weekend, I think Vacation Chris would be.
Fuck yeah,
weekend
Chris Larson is
He's
in the booth.
house.
Let's get in the
Man and
Vacation
so-
Chris.
Fuck yeah. What's up, bro? Just we're just celebrating you, honoring you, just holding you up and
as you should.
Thank you.
He's so he does have that BD.
He has that
24/7.
sass to him. It's great. Well, we're talking about how great you are, and when Vacation Chris comes out, how extremely fun it is for everyone. We were reviewing some Cabo clips of Vacation Chris, which were amazing.
Yes.
Last night, you were turned up, my man, and we all loved it. Do you have recollections of last night, or is it all?
Yeah, no, I remember most of it last night. It's not all hazy to me. I remember doing the ice luge with Leanne, and then making fun of Bert for not doing it.
Why did he do it? He didn't.
He
do
wouldn't do it.
Why?
I don't know. And then I say, how can you be the party animal if you're not going to do the ice illusion? He's just kind of like,
He told me it's because it's cold and flu season, and he didn't want to get sick. And then I says to him, pussy boy, I says, yeah, but there, like one person has done it. There's only one person's cooties on there so far. And then he still wouldn't do it.
His breath was really bad.
Really?
Did anyone pick up on that?
What do you think's going on?
It smelled like he farted out of his mouth. And I didn't tell him. And it also smelled like that the day before. I wanted to be like, hey, are you okay?
That's a nutritional issue.
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
I caught him sniffing his Two Bears mic yesterday. So apparently he likes that smell.
Dude.
He was sniffing it.
It was rough.
What a
It was
thrill.
really rough. I guess we have some footage of last night, Vacation Chris last night at the party.
you.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what we got.
There's Leanne doing
there
the
we go.
luge.
There's Larson over
There's
there.
Chris.
Leanne.
Yeah. Look at Niana's face. She's like, look at him. He's not even phased.
No, there we go. That's another one. So then he wins essentially the Big Dick Energy Award.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I was very excited. Everyone was just sexually harassing me after I
They
won
were.
the award.
So everyone wanted to see your
They all
dick.
want to see
Chris.
my dick.
Will you give us your measurements?
No.
But is it pretty healthy?
It's a healthy dick.
It's nice.
Nice. It's normal sized, you know.
It's not that
It's
big.
not that big.
It's not
but-
that big, but
Okay. And then you also there's a really
Shouting.
unique award that I believe it was last. I was surprised. I didn't know what any of these awards were. They gave out the Cunty Award, the FGT Award,
Who
the
won the
RTD
Cunty Award?
shout out
Caitlin.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
And everybody was happy to get their awards, even if they were awards like there was like, who you can mess with the most, all these awards.
Oh, yeah.
And then an award was set up, I guess it was set up by Enny, where he gave away the N-word award.
That's not what it was
That's
called.
not what it was called at all. No.
Not what it was
Well, that was the
called.
prize.
That was no.
The prize.
I wanted
Yeah.
that
That's what you
prize.
wanted.
The prize was the pass, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what was the category that
like
you called?
blackest.
We just said blackest person in the office.
Yeah.
Okay, the blackest person in the office. And then as you were giving the award, you were like, and then if you get this award, you get the N-word pass and you have to use it.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yep.
I wasn't that far off. So right here, he's like, say it.
Nice people.
It's very good that I didn't say it, especially since it's on the podcast. There's hundreds of thousands of people seeing this.
You have to either show us the hog.
And he's like, then show us your dick.
Whisper it in my ear.
Whisper.
You have to. How about you?
I will fire you. I will say what's up and you say.
Already blacked out at this point.
I'll say what's up and you.
No, that's not. I'm not saying shit.
Next award.
Also, incredible.
It's only appropriate that both these awards go to me. The blackest and the biggest dick.
I mean,
Timing.
timing.
Who is this Chris Larson?
So much confidence.
Yeah.
Also, to be in Vacation Chris mode and have the wherewithal to know I shouldn't say the N-word. It's all impressive. You know? It's really impressive.
No.
Yeah, he
Chris, do you
stumbled
like-
up those stairs, too.
I did stumble up the stairs.
Do you like working here, Chris?
I enjoyed it working here. Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't say I like it.
I know.
though.
I just it's tough to pull things
He
out.
I don't know.
never-
Not everyone. I don't think other workplaces would try to get me to say the N word. That's just. I just think
Yeah,
that's.
that's
the
why it's
thing.
special. It's good.
That is special. I will give you that.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't like
Also,
us.
I'd like to point out it's not it's that the black guy at work. tried to
Oh,
get you.
right.
Blame
Let's
it
put
on
it
the black
all on
guy.
Enny.
Yeah,
Yes.
I see.
Well, it's not like the rest of us were like, "Hey, here's what you got to do today."
Well, we were chanting to say it.
I mean, yeah, everyone was chanting it.
I'll just add that I was not chanting.
I wasn't there. You were, yeah, I chanted.
I was looking at him like,
Just gonna.
yeah.
Avoid all accountability, huh? Okay.
Tom, the things that Chris says to you when he's drunk blows my mind.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He gets aggressive with you.
Yeah.
Nah,
What
I
did he-
remember
what did you hear
last
him
year
say?
at the holiday party, he was threatening to fight you.
I did do that.
Well, when
I don't remember that.
I don't know if he wants to say it, but when we
I'm
were
not
at your
gonna say it.
your bartending event and
Well,
you
you
were
did say it.
bartending,
Yeah.
Chris.
I said you're doing a great job, Tom.
He ordered a vodka soda, and you were taking a little long, and you said, "Hurry up." A certain
Fun guy,
FGT.
fun guy, Tom.
Oh, hurry up, FGT.
Yes, in the middle of the bar, as loud as he could.
Chris.
I respect it.
I respect it too.
Yeah.
You know, last holiday party, he was threatening to fight you and everyone else.
don't remember that
Remember,
either.
like, wasn't he issuing threats to people? Like, I'm going to fight you. I'm going to fight you.
Didn't you say you're gonna break a bottle?
I did
over
say
his
yeah
head or
because
some
you were
shit?
drinking something like a beer or something, and I just like the intrusive thought. I was like, what if I just smash that bottle? And I said it out loud. That was the problem.
Oh,
And you're just like, what the fuck?
I said that?
No, I said that to you, and you said, what the fuck?
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, your reaction was probably appropriate and normal.
No, at the bartending events, though, I always tell the bartenders, I've done like 10 now. Every single time I'm like, I forget. I don't have an appreciation for how demanding, how hard you guys work until you're doing it. Like anything. You start doing it and you're like, holy shit. And you do get better, but I definitely have shown up at these things and been like, what the like, it's overwhelming. So I'm sure I deserve to be yelled at a little bit.
No, I imagine you're terrible at service industry work.
Yeah.
You'd be the worst, like a waiter, remembering multiple orders
I
and
have good memory.
specificity. Yeah, but you're not a servant. Like, you're not good at service, I would say.
Jesus.
It's not in your DNA. Now, I worked in a bar. I was a waitress. I'm very good at it. I was a barista. I can remember multiple things and work under high pressure. I feel like you can't do those things.
That's not true. I've actually really improved at it. And in doing that, like, I do them once a month or two. So, like, usually when you get there, you're like, oh, and then it takes a while. But then you get into a groove and you start, and then I start fucking two-hand pouring. But it doesn't happen the first time you do it.
Oh, really?
And the
'Cause
one
it
that he
did
was
for
at,
me.
I probably was one of my first ones. But I'm pretty good now. I'm probably one of the best, actually, in
doubt
the world. Actually, I think I'm the best bartender. in the
No,
world.
I'm the best bartender. Chris, how often do you drink alcohol?
It's not a common occurrence, I would say. It's just socially. So
That's
maybe,
so smart.
like
Well, how often is that?
I don't know, maybe a couple times a month, maybe 3-4 times. It really depends on how often people are going out. Or
And
doing
then
things.
do they always turn into vacation Chris
No.
moments?
No.
Often.
No, that's not. That is a rare occurrence.
If it's
What?
a good night, it will.
Yeah, we did karaoke, and it was some of the wildest karaoke I've ever seen anyone do in my life.
And it was
Did he
him.
say
It was Chris, yeah.
Yeah.
Did he say it?
Gotta do
Say it
this.
at karaoke. It wasn't
Can
that
we?
kind of karaoke.
Why don't we plan a karaoke night as
Yeah.
a company soon?
Hell
But can
yeah.
it start at like 5?
Yeah,
I'm sure. Yeah.
sure. And we should probably do it on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like to see him karaoke. Let's do that.
I would like to do that too.
That'd be fun.
I'm a pretty good karaoke.
Well, Chris, we love you as the
Even though you don't love us.
love me
biggest,
too.
dicked, blackest employee here. We think you're great.
Oh well, it's a pleasure working with you guys,
Good.
and I love you both.
Thank you. That felt really good.
He never has said
I know.
that.
That really felt good.
He is like
Thank
a
you,
cat
Chris.
that hates us. I love you. Oh, you just watched a YMH highlight. Did you love it? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, click there, click everywhere. Put a clicker in your beehole. Look, try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You don't have to think about it. Just do it, man. You're not going to miss a moment of denim. Pull your jeans up, subscribe.